It happened.
All right, man. Bless the Mic, episode 20.
Deuce, Biggie.
That's a lot of episodes.
Talent in the studio. Talent in the studio right now, man. Shout out to Champaign, Illinois. Want to make sure I get that right, man. Shout out to Blu Da Hun Don. Shout out to Champaign, Illinois, man. That house, man. Blu Da Hun Don, man.
Appreciate it, man.
217, nigga.
Grinding, going crazy.
The pain.
Sure, trying to.
For sure, man.
Bloomington's out there too, right? Blano?
Central Illinois. Yeah. Right around there. Bloomington, Danville, Decatur.
Yep.
Indeed.
I've never been to
the other part of Illinois.
Yeah.
And make sure y'all spending roses in the Remy vase. Man, round of applause for that shit.
Sir.
You been playing that shit this weekend. It is fire.
Appreciate it, man.
It's fire, man. Shout out to Blue for being in the studio, man. Where can everybody find you, man?
Man, I'm on everything. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, outside.
What about them socials? He said outside.
Yeah.
Facebook, Blu Da Hun Don. Instagram, Blu Da Hun Don. No E. It's all gonna pop up.
Got you. Hey, make sure y'all go ahead and follow Blue right now and make that happen.
Yes, sir.
All right, we start off every episode of Bless the Mic with the artist's 5 favorite rappers.
Top 5 for you.
Personally, who you got?
So this just like overall or what we doing?
Overall, you ain't got to be
a hard ass question though.
It is. What we find out is most people get the 4 off the top, and then
so this
5
what we're
fuck
saying.
them
This
up.
just top 5 me, no criteria, not lyrics, just in general.
Yep.
All right. Well, my favorite number 1. I'm gonna do it in order. My number 1, Andre 3000.
Let's talk.
Okay. Shout out to 3 Stacks.
My number 2, Jay.
Okay.
My number 3, Fab.
Okay.
My number 4, Scarface.
Okay.
And this be fucking people up when I say it because they be act like I'm tripping. But my number 5, Redman.
That's cool.
Okay, that's what's
fair
up.
to say.
There's a generation of like 90s and early 2000s rappers
Niggas don't be knowing how hard Redman
that look at
was.
Redman like the god.
And
That's
then
why
this
I hear
nigga
it all
that
the
look at
time.
Redman like he a fucking goofy.
Well, because we know how high.
Facts.
Yeah, and then the fucking
I know how hot the song.
MTV Cribs too.
Oh, he's got the worst MTV Cribs.
MTV
No,
Cribs.
he got the best
Realest
MTV Cribs.
You call it the best?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it was hella authentic, but...
A lot of them niggas cribs,
Them niggas
they
be
ain't
lying.
been in
They look
crib
like
again.
that.
They got to leave with the cast.
You hear me?
All right, I'm going to lock this up now.
Them was
Catch
the
y'all
first
later.
Airbnb.
Yeah.
I'm about to say that. Some of the MTV Cribs, that was false.
That's so wild to think about.
He's a
Niggas
false
was really
creed.
selling us dreams. Like, they were not living
But we was
there.
shorties. Like, if you look at it now, niggas would be like, this is my living room. Like, that's really...
That really were you?
yeah,
Is
you
that where
got
y'all
these
kick it?
Sound
gold-plated tables,
do you
huh,
hear me?
nigga?
Man, I used to have. I just remember all the Gator. I'm like, I Gatorade for days, man.
Now, I did.
Look at that fridge, man.
Shout out to-
Oh man, it's full, it's packed.
Shit, my bad.
Like,
Shout out to Rick Ross.
Lloyd Banks, do you really live with 50 Cent? Like, what are you doing?
That's weird.
Not
Yeah,
anymore.
that's true.
Not anymore, he doesn't.
And the cars are definitely rented.
Yes. No pink slips.
Only, you know who crib probably was real out of all of them? Shaq.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But a
And
lot-
Master P.
Yeah.
But some of them niggas' houses, like,
What
you go back
about
and look at it.
Shy? Y'all not gonna that wasn't Shy stuff in there?
LOL.
JD was out of town that week.
I don't know, man. Bow Wow was big time at that time,
You think he was getting that money for real?
bro. He was a millionaire.
Right, you saw a lottery ticket.
Yeah. bro.
Yeah.
Nah, legitimately.
Lottery
you
ticket,
gotta
actually,
think,
it's a good film.
Child artists aren't getting that bread directly for one. 2, they usually get taken advantage of.
3,
If-
that's why
if-
he'd be like, fuck JD now.
Exactly.
Something happened.
If not
Damn.
by their parents, definitely by the management. So I don't think Shad had any of that money up front.
Wow.
I think he started getting paid around lottery ticket.
And
to be
roll
honest
bounce and
with
shit.
you.
Yeah,
He
that's
why
probably,
I'm
got
not
crazy.
doing
he probably
movies.
made more money off Like Mike than anything.
For real.
Wow.
We'll have to see that. I don't know. We'll have to check.
Yeah, for
Maybe
sure.
we'll talk to him one day.
Yeah, hopefully
Yeah,
hopefully
that's-
they being more fair to you, Shy. That's
we
crazy.
could probably get a Bow Wow interview. We really shot
Probably
for
be
it.
performing at the fair or some
I be
shit.
geeked.
Yeah.
You know what?
Now,
That's wild.
there's nothing wrong with the fair. That is a gig.
He trying to jeopardize our Bow Wow
Right.
interview.
We want some other
That
shit.
was blue. That
Yeah,
wasn't
is he about to do Noblesville or
Nah, he
downtown?
can't. I don't know
No,
if Bow Wow can
but
do
he could.
clips.
Bow Wow could sell out the Morocco.
Ain't no bullshit. We should put some effort into getting Bow Wow.
You don't think
I,
Bow Wow
I
can?
don't think it's that hard.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You don't think Bow Wow
Bow Wow,
can
you
sell out
listening?
Old
We trying to
National?
get you at Tiki Bob's, man.
Hey, Lord,
Let's move on, man. He got all the points. Blue got all the points right now.
yeah, that's funny.
Now
Hey, I
Tiki Bob's, no.
Yeah, come on.
We gotta respect
But-
him. He's at least gonna do Limelight.
He turned that bitch up though.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
He's at least
Sold out
gonna do.
show.
He could.
Seawalk all over there.
He could sell out the smaller room. He could sell out the smaller room at Old National.
I'm trying to tell you, I went to the Millennium Tour. That nigga turned that
That's
bitch
different.
up.
That's
It
different.
was
Did.
different. Yeah, it was.
They
it
wasn't
was a
coming for
collective.
Bow Wow,
yeah.
man.
I did. That's why I went to the Millennium Tour.
That's
See
why I was
Bow Wow.
there.
Yeah.
We all know.
Little Bow Wow.
when Pretty Ricky got up there.
I went to see Ashanti personally, but yeah,
Ashanti was on the movie.
I was looking
Yeah.
forward to Shad and Soldier Boy.
Soldier too. They had Soldier open up though.
They did. They did.
I didn't know Ashanti was on the Millennium Tour.
I did.
She was.
Yeah.
right before the pandemic. Last.
Oh,
the
no, it
last
was
thing
COVID
we
in
did.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the last.
Rona
thing
was
we
in there
did.
doing his thing for sure.
They
All right,
doing-
man.
Doing this shit too.
Yeah. You.
Funny as hell. Yeah.
Man, Blue. Hey, the project is crazy, man.
Appreciate it.
The bars is crazy. It feels real. It feels genuine because you know it is. When you listen to it, you know it is. When did you decide to start this journey of being an artist?
So I've been making music like seriously maybe for like 14 years.
Wow.
Like I was a kid making music. Like I was in middle school going to the studio. My older brother that passed, they used to have a rap group. They used to take me to the studio with them. And I just always been a fan of music. Like when niggas run around playing basketball, I was remaking niggas songs. So this ain't like no. That's why I feel like I'm seasoned, even though I ain't really super old.
I was gonna say the audio was polished for sure.
Yeah,
the project
yeah.
is definitely
And
polished.
I got a good quality engineer, man. Shout out my nigga Loon. Like
Loon going crazy.
Loon got talent.
Yeah.
Shout out to Loon.
definitely. So
Before the show started, you talked about, you know what I'm saying, you got a kid, and you said you've been doing it for about 14 years.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that
yeah.
lines up time frame wise, right?
no,
A
definitely
little bit after he was born.
a little bit before, but when I say professionally mean when I wasn't recording myself on like I remember being on when they used to have that little recorder thing on the computer. You know, I'm a young old nigga. I used to had to get on the internet and you couldn't get on the phone type shit. So
I feel it.
but I say 14 years because that's when I started paying for studio time, going to the studio. Like I was in middle school paying for studio time.
I got you.
Like,
That's real.
I've been out I opened up for Jaquan before.
Wow.
Like facts. I was shorty,
Teen
though.
drinking is very,
Very
bad.
bad.
And I was teen drinking.
He's like talking to me.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, you can definitely hear it, and you use the word season, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? The bars is polished,
Appreciate
the sound is polished. You can tell you've been at this for a long time.
Honestly, shoot, it's almost advantageous to be in a city like Champaign for shit like that, because it's always artists flowing through college towns.
Yeah, it's a good and a bad thing because like you could become out there you could become some type of like hype and celebrity and that shit'd just be that nothing less. That's why when I came out here to Indy, I kind of like made it my point to like I know people don't know me out here, but I ain't used to that. So I kind of just more so don't be like, hey, I'm hardest. I'd be like, man, I'm trying to come fuck with y'all. What's up? Blah blah blah. Like I'd rather show than just be like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel
Walk
it.
around
That's
with that
real.
ego because out there I've been getting handshakes and damn Blue you hard all my life. That shit don't mean nothing.
That's real.
That's fair, and it's not hard to break into like a new city, you know, where you've obviously you told us like, you know, I'm not from here, I don't know where much is, I don't know too many people, so you know that's a part of the grind when you know you're trying to get on and things like that.
Man, you gotta be humble. When it's all said and done, when you don't know people, you gotta be humble. Like
Right.
I respect everybody until they give me a reason not to.
That's fair.
That's real.
So at the end of the day, I treat everybody. I don't care if you this small, this big, I'm gonna treat you the same way.
That's real. That's real, Blue.
Get a long way that way.
I just want to kind of talk about, you know what I'm saying, 14 years in the game. How long did it take you? And I guess I'm just going to ask you this question straight up. For those that are starting off on this path that you're on right now, what advice do you have? You know what I'm saying? Because you've been doing this so long and you hear you are extremely talented. You know what I'm saying? Was it always that way? So what advice do you have for those individuals coming up?
Musically, the only thing I would tell anybody, like even I tell my little homies that be trying to rap, man, if you deliver papers, right, go rap about delivering papers.
It's safer that way.
If you work at the gas station, call your mixtape Shell to the Bigfoot or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, no, like for real, because when I was a shorty, like my old songs, I could rap my ass off, but this was around like when wasn't no battle rap for real. Like Loaded Luxon was outside. I was killing everybody.
Yeah, niggas putting hands to niggas' heads.
But it wasn't even that.
Brain,
Like,
nigga.
I'm a straight A student. So
Yeah.
I'm getting out there talking about I'm
Yeah.
killing everybody. I mean, I was outside, but I just once I start really rapping about my real life, I feel like
It's easy to connect to.
100%, and it's easier for me to like you get what I'm saying. Like I ain't gotta, man.
It's probably less writer's block when you actually writing about shit that you
Well,
experience or something.
and that's the crazy part. When I was a shorty, I wasn't really. I was listening to Wayne, listening to everybody. I used to be like, man, turn the beat on, I'm gonna go crazy. When I start having real life shit that I wanted to rap about, I write everything. Like niggas be like they don't write, I write everything.
I wish more niggas wrote. Actually,
a lot of niggas write. They just say they don't write.
I wish they would stop saying that.
I write
think niggas
everything.
are being convinced they should have. To
I write
more.
everything. That's why my punching, that's why my diction, everything sound correct.
Yeah.
That's why I rap with correct grammar because I do write everything. Like you know what I'm saying. So,
And you hear that. You hear that.
So yeah, I ain't.
I'm with you, bro. I'm tired of niggas freestyling.
For sure.
I'm sick.
I
of
mean,
it.
it depends on. Sometimes it be fire.
There's elite niggas that do it for sure, but everybody can't do it.
Yeah.
I feel like it gives you a watered
And
down
niggas be
product.
lying, like
sometimes.
man, you see Meek pop up on this thing, you ain't gonna tell me Meek ain't. Man, Meek just got it where he could cut it on like that. It's gonna sound like it. Wayne ain't freestyling.
Yeah.
Common freestyling. Black Thought freestyling.
All them OGs, yeah.
Yeah.
But a lot of them other niggas, them niggas not freestyling. Last young nigga that was freestyling was probably Juice WRLD.
Yes.
Damn.
And you could tell.
He was
WRLD
super
was actually
talented
freestyling.
too.
Yeah, but it was different too though. Like it wasn't like Juice WRLD wasn't coming on here spitting Meek bars.
Nope.
It was freestyles about
Correct.
just cup and shit.
And he would do it for like 16 minutes.
Exactly. Like that
Going
was
crazy.
like the hot shit you do in your dorm.
Got you.
That's funny. Getting to know you a little bit now, I'm getting a sense of humor. I remember we was listening to the tape, and I was like, oh, this nigga had a Tory Lanez bar. I said, everybody ain't doing that just yet. And this is in 2000. This is 21.
Yeah. We're
So,
not
like-
safe out here.
Man, that shit was-
Got to be careful.
as soon as
nigga
that
sound-
happened, that's the first. I heard it was talking about it or something, and I was just like, yeah, I'm like, all right, know what I'm gonna say.
He's a
That's
wild-
crazy.
He's a wild boy. That's a shooting at you like Tory Lanez. Okay.
So is that how the inspiration works for you? When you working on something, you just kind of hear something like, oh, man, let me go get my pen and pad out.
You know what it is? Like, I think I'm just like real. What's the word? I ain't gonna say witty, but like,
So I'm clever on these.
yeah,
hoes.
like I damn near go do stand up on some T.I. shit if I wanted to.
Damn.
Like I think so. I wouldn't, but I could.
Yeah.
When I was like when I was
I
growing,
can see that.
When I was growing up, I wasn't the nigga you wanted to roast with. Like that shit was gonna go bad for you.
Damn. You
Trying
want
to
them
do the
kids.
dozens.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Stay
smoke.
away from blue.
It
Oh,
was
there
gonna
go blue.
bad. No, I'm just saying, but that just gotta like I'm quick on my feet.
Yeah.
Like that.
It's like,
Hey,
I
you
know,
gotta be-
I know you ain't talking.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, you laughing? You laughing over there?
I know this
Ooh,
nigga ain't laughing.
that's how boys warm up too. You had your warm up phrase. Oh, really?
Oh yeah, you trying to warn me?
That's when your wheels start turning.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm warning you. To
Oh,
be
that's
like,
a
yeah,
bad.
all right now.
Oh,
That's
okay.
when the
I'm like,
Megazords
alright.
start forming. Oh, okay, bro. I got you. Give me a second, nigga.
Yeah, there's some places where you gotta be ready. You know what I mean, to roast. You just gotta be ready. You know what's gonna happen. You just gotta have something for everybody you know is gonna be there.
You gotta be ready everything. But since I've been out here, I like y'all. I don't even think y'all be realizing because I talk to a lot of different people out here, like culturally different. They do different stuff, and it's like y'all really got a decent scene. Like not even just music, just like black culture. Y'all have a real decent scene out here.
I appreciate
How long
that,
you
Blue.
been out here?
Thank you very much.
It's been like 14 months now.
Okay. You got about a year in the
But like I didn't been to Grapevine. I was here before Onyx first came day. Like I didn't did from this end to that.
Yeah.
end, you get what I'm saying? So
You got the
You done
Murdoch
seen it
stamp.
all.
So you got the Murdoch stamp. That was the
definitely.
green light.
Yeah, my god brother Bryson, man. Shout out Bryson, you know, at Johnny Clothing. We did a pop up shop at over there by that bodega.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cleo's.
Grapevine shit. Yeah, and I met
Murdoch
and
Stomping
Murdoch,
Grounds.
man. Definitely. Yeah, Murdoch a good dude, man.
I'm sure
Yes.
you left with some new knowledge.
You already
Some
know.
fat, some fat on
I
your
left
head.
with a lot of knowledge itself.
Yeah.
For
You
sure.
left with some fat on your head when you left for sure.
My brain is pulsing right now. It's throbbing.
As I was listening to the tape, I noticed you rap about your brother that passed, and you know, taking care of the kids and stuff like that. You know, if you don't want to talk about this, cool.
Oh, no, I'll talk about it.
I feel like when rappers go through things like that, that's like to me should be like motivation. Like
1000%.
my brother, my homie passed. I'm gonna put it in the music. Did you feel obligated to do that? Do you think other rappers should?
So this was the difference. Like I done had a lot of homies get killed, like friends, like literally like get killed, get shot. And that's kind of, it's different. My brother didn't get killed. He had leukemia. Okay. And he was only 35. He wasn't born with it. He got it from like chemicals. Like I had to watch him die. I used to give him blood transplants. I had to watch him get small.
Sorry to hear that.
I wiped my brother's ass before he died. You know what I'm saying? And this my only brother. Same mama, same daddy. We was just me and him. So that was kind of different because like it wasn't nobody to be mad at. You know what I'm saying? Like when niggas get killed, you could be like, oh, fuck that nigga. He did that to my homie. I don't fuck with him, blah, blah, blah. Shit, I couldn't be mad at nobody. It's like, You know, so it was a different kind of grieving than whatever. So I'm gonna put everything in the songs. I just feel like it was a different kind of it was just a different kind of grieving for me. Like I can't compare that shit to nothing. You know, I got nieces and nephews.
Yeah,
I'm the only uncle they got. Like ain't like it's a big, and it's real different when like my friends died. Niggas want to pull up, we drinking and come on, let's get a bottle, let's do that. My brother died. I kind of like. That's a lot of reason why I moved here. Like I just had to get away from people because I saw myself being mean to people because they wasn't caring as much as I cared.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to go drink and shit. I need to go check on my mama. Like
Right.
It ain't the same as when some of my homies died. So I definitely put it in the music, but it was more some of them songs on that CD I wasn't even trying to put out at first. Like musically, I battled with making like what I call just songs just rapping through, and then like serious songs. Because sometimes I feel like I be doing too much like serious shit, but when I do put it out, I get a better response from the serious songs. So I'm like, I'm really
like
just going with it right now. Like
the serious shit was get you like the cult following. I feel like
Definitely.
the rapping shit is tight, but it's like fly by night. But if you get niggas to really like connect with you, that's when you had a spot where you can,
I tell niggas all the time, I could make a Lil Wayne No Ceilings, a whole CD like that every day for a week. But it's hard to make like some of the shit that Ross be making. If you're gonna really put that pen on there, it's hard to make some of them albums like Push T be making. Wayne just be rapping. Like, and that's why he fucking, I ain't gonna say it messing his legacy up, but that's why he going backwards. Like,
that's okay to say that.
Ross got better. You get what I'm saying? Ross got better and made a classic. Some of Wayne classics was in 2000.
I had hair.
No, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, it's
He don't
different.
like that shit over there. He over there cringing.
Niggas, Wayne got some verses.
know what it is.
Wayne currently
Wayne
got
got
some
some
verses.
verses.
He do got some verses.
And why they stick out?
He just getting older though. That's all it is. I
Man,
think.
look,
Nigga,
Wayne,
Lil
get on this
Wayne,
motherfucker,
35 years
and
old.
he do one run-on sentence, throw pussy in about 30 times, that's that.
You're not wrong.
You
Yeah,
know,
I'm not
Blue,
saying you're wrong.
you know Blue big on grammar, so it's,
No,
it's extra funny to
it's
me.
the truth, though. Wayne just be doing, I'm trying to tell you.
Run
like,
on sentences.
Man.
And I'm not. I fuck with Wayne.
Wayne 39 years old. Push T 45.
Fuck with Wayne.
What's,
Yeah.
Wayne, what's Wayne classic album?
Carter
Carter
Two.
2.
Okay. What year was that?
2004.
2007.
What year? When did he, has he
No,
stopped, has he stopped
2005.
rapping?
He is not.
So who shit don't get, now let's ask this about Jay-Z. What's Jay-Z classic album?
He got-
It's going to be an argument.
Yeah.
But we all can argue. And the crazy shit is,
And he doing my J. Cole argument.
man, look, it get better. Niggas get better. Like, Wayne not getting better because he reached his peak so early. Like, he was talking real shit when he was 16, 17.
Yeah, but it's not a
Talk
lot
your
of
shit, Blue.
It's
Yeah,
not-
these niggas, man.
But
I'm gonna step away from
you
the mic.
you say he reached his peak. There's only a couple niggas that are better
Reach
than
that peak.
That
Yeah.
better than that
Only
peak?
a couple niggas.
Okay.
Like less
Now
than 5.
let's answer this. How many albums are better than Wayne's other albums that niggas have? Because I can name more than a couple niggas.
Who? Only a couple niggas.
Kendrick, Cole, Ross. They all have albums that came out since the Carter.
I'm a
That's
big Rick
better.
Ross fan. He don't have nothing better than the Carter 2. We gotta stop.
That's not what I said. I said how many people have albums that are better than the albums that came out after the Carter 2?
Oh, you talking about everything else Lil Wayne dropped.
Oh, that's not hard, nigga. Young Dolph got albums better than the Carter 5. I mean, that ain't nothing.
So listen. What I'm saying is, you can't say that can't too many people reach that peak when
I
they're better
see,
than
bro.
what he didn't put afterwards.
Yeah, but they never
Which
made
goes
nothing
back
better
to what
than
I'm
Carter
saying.
2.
He's fucking his legacy up
is.
with his bullshit.
maybe
that
should
he's
stop
doing.
rapping.
Now, from
I'm
a
not mad at that.
longevity standpoint, you're right. He does not have the longevity that some of his peers have.
Yeah.
I will agree with that.
Because if we gonna do that
100%.
right now,
He's
shit,
Shaq on the Celtics right now.
It was
Ludacris had like 2-3 years. We gotta respect Luda.
Plies had a year.
He did.
Trick
Plies
Daddy had a
did
year.
have-
Everybody
year.
everybody has their summer. I
Shout out to
respect
Plies,
that.
man.
So we
he
ain't
has
let's,
some hits.
let's dig deeper into this.
You can't just stand on
These-
shit about
he
one
had
album
Lil
in
Wayne.
2004,
These niggas
man.
like to come in here. So here's what the pregame is, right? It's an echo chamber. These niggas all agree with each other. I gotta sit here and
So let
listen
me
to
say
this shit.
something. Now that I got some music niggas in here, I want to listen. I want y'all. So think about this, right? At one point in time, LL Cool J was the most feared nigga in rap,
Yep.
right?
He was cold.
Yeah.
No,
Niggas
nobody
couldn't rap
wanted to
yet.
fuck
Take
with
a
him.
muscle bound
Listen,
man and put his
listen
face
what
in
I'm
the
saying.
same.
One of the hardest
I mean,
songs
like
ever.
bars. Niggas was like, ain't nobody fuck with LL Cool J.
Damn, Lloyd.
He kept rapping. He stayed alive. That nigga made head sprung.
They
That's
call
a
me
classic.
Big LA.
That ain't no classic.
Big
The thing
silly.
is, when did
I
when
said-
did I'm Bad come out in the 80s? Niggas couldn't rap like that. I throw a couple of these niggas that are out right now in the 80s, they're gonna take over rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm saying
I
is,
want to
game
bring it back
evolved.
to
don't none of
the
these
Wayne
niggas,
argument.
don't none of these
I was just
niggas. It's
using
only 3
examples of niggas
niggas
getting
with
better.
albums
Right.
Kiss
better
got
than the
better.
Carter 2. I'm sorry.
Like,
I mean, but even
Man.
I mean, I know you. I know
Real
you.
list is gonna get better as
You
they
a,
get
you
older.
a J nigga, but there was a point at which people thought that about him, but he kind of brought it back around towards the end. But it was a stretch where it was like, all right, bro, you can stop.
Kingdom Come.
I feel like the
Kingdom
best.
Come is harder than you think, though.
No, it's not.
It's exactly as hard as I thought it was.
Exactly what I've been thinking.
Be
it was.
sure on
They
that. I
are
fuck
who
with
we
Be
thought
sure.
they were.
But I feel like the best example of this recently is Nas.
Okay.
Nas has continued to. I don't know if he's getting better. He's just continued to be
His
really,
fist
really,
is
really
balled up
good.
over there. Make sure you say
No,
the right thing.
no. Nas's longevity.
A lot of that got to do with connecting with somebody. Nas and Hit
Hit
Boy
Boy
got a
going
great
crazy.
connection.
Yeah.
Because that shit he put out with Kanye wasn't it.
Niggas didn't like that one. I didn't hate it.
There's some
I didn't hate
tracks
it.
on there though.
I
But,
think
but he's got a point.
That's all I'm saying. Like that got a lot to do with it. A lot of Drake shit. Like if 40 wasn't mixing this shit,
Get
it wouldn't
'em.
sound the same.
Oh, okay.
No. Drake shit hard, but Drake got some. Drake different. Drake like.
Yeah, if he didn't
Michael
have a
Jackson
great,
our
if he
time.
didn't have a great engineer, then yeah. If I was mixing Drake shit, then yes, it was.
No, it's very important to have your guy. I feel like you can tell when niggas
Definitely,
don't have their guy. They kind of bounce around sonically too.
Yeah.
If Drake see 40 outside the booth, he's Super Saiyan.
Yeah, as it should be.
Drake probably can record
Yeah.
anywhere
Wheelchair.
before he mixing it when it's time to put that album out.
Hey,
Yeah.
is a chair in here? Okay.
Where 40 at? All right, my brother.
Somebody wheel him in.
You remember me from the grass.
Y'all should listen
All right.
to watch when this Cali Grove 2 come out. On half them songs, 2 Chainz gonna watch one.
They doing it again.
I believe that.
Oh,
That's
man.
not, and that's not. You're not
I
wrong
didn't know
about
that,
that
Blue.
because 2 Chainz been rapping at a very high level.
just saying.
Lil Wayne is more spotty with the bars.
He be having Nicki Minaj bars, put your pussy on my sideburns type shit. Like that's what Wayne be on.
Y'all go.
Shout out to Wayne, man. Whatever.
And I love Lil Wayne.
I never heard a
feel
rap
this
album
way
better than
He
because
Cardi.
sounds just like me.
I
This
feel
is
this way
crazy.
because he kind of like let me down. Like
When,
I was
at what
like,
point did he let you down? What was the turning point for you?
We're also talking about albums. You haven't
there's a lot. if
you
wanna
haven't said
be
anything
honest.
about tapes, Blue.
Well, because the tapes come
The
before
Wayne
See,
tapes
they-
are
no, they're classic.
immaculate.
But he ain't even got the best classic tape.
Yes,
Who
he
got
did.
the best-
There's not a mixtape
Blue,
album
now who
that's
got a
better
better
than dedication.
tape
Hey,
than Lil
hold on,
Wayne?
guys. Let this nigga express his opinion.
I do, but I'm asking the questions.
Who has a better mixtape than Lil Wayne?
Yes.
Jeezy got one. Wiz
What,
got
Trap or
one.
Die? Which Jesus?
Wiz
Trap or
who?
Die or
Cushion
Kane?
Orange Juice is better than some Lil Wayne mixtape.
It's better than the dedication too.
That's not what y'all not gonna put words in my mouth.
Well, I guess
he
so
has
Dedication
several
2 isn't
You
his
said
best
who
one.
has better mixtape than Lil Wayne?
Oh, you mean like,
so
you
we
mean
mean
like,
like his
you
whole
mean like,
category?
No, who has a better mixtape than the best Lil Wayne mixtape?
Okay, I get what
Nobody.
you're saying.
I'm on record.
I'm gonna argue with Jeezy, bro. That was a
Can't
time,
Ban a
bro.
Snowman or Trap or Die.
Man, Trap or Die. Niggas wasn't walking around with prostitute shirts. We was walking around with snowman shirts.
You're not wrong.
we weren't allowed to. They told us we couldn't. They said,
You could not wear that to my school.
You
but
can't bring that
You're not
in.
wrong.
But you
You're
can't
not
ban a
wrong.
snowman.
my nigga, it's
What you talking
Christmas.
about? Like,
But I'm on record saying, nigga, the Soul Tape series is better than the Dedication series. But
He
niggas
got two
niggas
hard
yell at
series.
me.
That's because there are some duds in the dedication series.
Yeah,
but
and ain't
there's
no
not
duds in the
one
Soul Tape series.
There's not
on
one.
record, Fab
but
has never had a bad verse.
There's
Never heard a bad.
There's
Fab
not
verse.
one
That's my
single
personal-
Soul
Oh,
Tape.
y'all are variants.
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah,
heard a
this is
bad
my
Fab
nigga.
verse ever.
You saw the hat?
Wow. I know. Look at him, brothers.
Which Soul Tape is better than dedication 2?
It's about
By
combining
itself.
them, baby.
No.
All three.
I would say
Don't
this.
try to switch.
The series.
That's
That's,
how
a
I'm
good. That's a
That's
good
my
thing.
argument.
The
That's
Soul
my
Tape
caveat.
series and
Yeah.
that's it. You gonna win that.
What if Soul
argument.
Tape 4
I
come
stand
out
by
in this
that.
mid?
He ain't did it yet. He ain't
Well,
fucking the
it is.
series up.
And he getting better as he get older.
Fab my nigga.
Wayne gonna come on these new tape and be. Or
Or he gonna be rapping crazy.
Like,
Hey,
take a fucking breath.
Listen.
That nigga be Adderall.
Can we bring it?
Hey, I respect you.
we bring it
The
back
thing
to
is,
Blue?
you're not wrong, but I just can't help
Yeah,
but to
can
say
we bring
something.
it? I just one ear and out the other.
Nigga made my Sunday.
Man, shout out to Blu Da Hun Don, man.
I'm green the Honda.
Hey, Blue,
today,
real
niggas.
question for
Family.
you. Real question for you, man. You're really good at your craft. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of times we put a lot of time and energy into things. We trying to make those things happen. I know you're trying to get things to the next level, like everybody else is.
Definitely.
What is it like for you? What do you feel like you need to do? Because I feel like you got it. You know what I'm saying? It's right there. You spin blue shit, you're gonna be like, yeah, this nigga's legit.
Where I'm at in my mind, I just want to make it to where my everyday life, all I gotta do is music and nothing else.
Got you.
I ain't necessarily trying to be famous, get a record
Yeah.
deal. If that shit happen, that's great. That's what's up. But I'm just trying to get exposed to as many ears. Like I'd rather the people that fuck with me continue to fuck with me instead of me just doing some weird shit to get people to fuck with me for
That's
a little
real.
bit.
I feel like that sounds.
That's why I try to
really
lead with the music and not with the other shit.
altruistic though. What if you find out? Let's say you find out it's not that. Like, is there any fear about that aspect of it? Like,
Nah,
damn.
because it depends on what you think making it is. If I got new people more this month than I did last month clicking on my streams, I made it.
I'm on.
I ain't worried about all the other shit. I woke up today, I made this shit.
That's 100. Wow, that was round of applause. That was a bar.
It's a veteran mind state.
For sure.
And that is, and my bad, but I fuck with that mindset because, you know, not even just rapping, just anybody young coming up, they want the fast life, fast money, want to be big on Instagram, Twitter. You said, you know, I just want to be able to do what I love every day and not have to worry about nothing. And that's fire. That's a good mindset to have. It shows that you know, you're younger, but you settle down. Your mind is like, it seems focused on what you really want. And that's
Instagram
better than how a lot of
internet,
niggas think.
well, it'll fuck your head.
Oh yeah,
man. Like man. The other day,
it's killing our women.
The other day, a nigga outside asked me for some change. I said I ain't had no change. All I got is a card. He said you can cash app me. I said what? I said what's your cash app? I cashed out him $3. He said, man, let me put you on my gram. So on Instagram, it's me and this nigga on Instagram. He on the street, man. Shout out to him. He a good nigga, but how many followers he got? Why you follow? Like, that shit, you don't know what these
I don't want to follow no homeless.
But you don't know that. You might follow some homeless.
You might.
We said that last week.
You don't know that.
Niggas is definitely renting out their cars.
Yeah,
right
we
now.
don't really know.
Oh,
we don't know.
A lot of these niggas is homosexuals.
I don't judge, but
They fucking for that crib.
A lot of niggas are definitely Aladdin out here. Definitely Aladdin. Yes. Street
rats. Man.
If you gotta go steal a McDouble,
you know, so crazy. You can keep your Instagram a lot. Just go to McDonald's, go start, get the free Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can probably find a charger.
Some people running around with a blue check telling you they'll post your shit on their page and Wi-Fi to do it.
That's
like,
wow.
I'm tell you
tough
like
out here.
That's crazy, man.
Don't let that internet cloud your mind.
Blue, I also want to make sure I mention your community service as well that you're doing back at home and some things you want to take here to the city. Can you just go ahead and talk us about those projects that you're working on right now?
Yeah, right now I do a workshop back in Champaign, basically where we just give like music literacy to the kids. Like a lot of kids don't know that time they spend on TikTok and all that, you could be getting some money off of it. A lot of things they don't know that they posting this stuff on YouTube and it could be monetized. A lot of these kids don't. Well, they smarter than we were. They know more, but it's just trying to make it easier for them, giving them resources. I put like a little studio up for them. I got 5 kids right now that's working on like a short film.
Wow,
they all teenagers. They did the music for it. They acting in it. A teenager shot it. It's gonna be like 30 minutes this summer. We're gonna do something outside and show it for them. But these kids outside going crazy. You know, I got a teenager, so I just kind of rather lead by example and showing something than
you got a grown man walking around your crib bumping into you right now.
Man, we wear the same size shoe. I told him, I said, I ever wake up and put my shoes going, I'm coming to your school and embarrass you.
and that's fair to say.
Yeah.
We'll all
take
play
them
like
off.
that.
I'm pulling up.
You hear me? But
That's
yeah,
why
so
I know my son be bumping into me one day, like, get your
Man.
big ass out of my house.
yeah,
man.
so I just be trying to, you know, a lot of people try to talk about what these kids got, but they ain't giving them no type of resource to do nothing different. It's not like Boys and Girls Club how it was when I was a shorty. It ain't kids ain't really going to camps like that. Like
summer campers is
man, these kids
obsolete
outside the
now.
club.
People do
You
not
come
go
out the club, these
to the
teenagers
summer
outside
camp
after
anymore.
6.
Right.
They
right.
out, so it's like, and it's easy because even like y'all, some kids might see this and it be inspiring to them. Y'all can do this right now and let 30 teenagers sit in, and maybe 3 of them will be like, man, I'll sit and do that. That's hard. And sometimes that's all it be taking.
Yeah, a little bit of inspiration, man.
Definitely.
Shout out to you for that, man. What does the team look like? You know, are you just moving solo? Or?
So right now, like I actually got 2 artists that I'm managing. I'm kind of like real. I've been trying to link with people, but I got to link with somebody that's like as level as me. Like I feel like if I had a manager, I shouldn't have to tell them what to do.
Right.
Or they shouldn't have to come to me to ask me stuff. I get in my own way when it comes to that. So I've been trying to figure it out. I got a team as far as like I don't do video, I don't mix my music, or I don't make my own beats. Like as far as that goes, but as far as like in the business of me, that's me.
A lot of times, don't nobody know how to know. It's gonna know what to. Nobody's gonna know what you want better than you, and you got to find that person.
But then you got people that can, you know, he might be able to connect with this person on my behalf better than me. We might come up with the idea together, like, hey, this is what we want to do, blah, 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 but he might execute it better. So that's more so what I'm in the look for right now. Excuse me.
You all good.
But
Gotta find your Rich Paul.
For sure.
no, definitely.
Nah, Rich Paul
Clutch.
gotta find you.
You right. That's either way.
Hey, you sign a Rich Paul,
Rich
you got to
Paul
work no
said-
more.
Hey,
It's like these jerseys, kid.
man.
Huh?
You sign a Rich Paul, you don't have to work anymore.
Man, Rich Paul, you looking for an artist. We ain't just talking. Come on.
Yeah. Rich Paul, I'm trying to retire. Something wrong with my
Shit,
mental.
even you, Brian, you ain't doing shit.
Yeah. Bron's not busy right now. He's got some free time.
He probably in the studio.
For sure. He probably is.
Nah, he in
back with 2 Chainz.
He in Istanbul right now.
Oh shit!
Shout out to LeBron James. He's still a legend.
He definitely a legend.
Yeah, for sure.
Legend.
This was fun.
Yeah. Y'all are. Yeah, this is crazy. Y'all in cahoots.
Yeah,
definitely.
Like we planned it.
Yeah, like
You hate Lil Wayne too?
I did not say I hate Lil Wayne, man.
You did it.
I never said it.
What we said was we was disappointed with that nigga.
I be disappointed
You know what
too.
Lil Wayne is to me? You know how you got that uncle when you were a kid?
He was that man.
Uncle Johnny, man, he always coming down here fuck with us 3 o'clock in the morning.
You find out
us
Uncle
up.
Johnny's on
He
crack.
blah, blah, blah. Then you get older and Uncle Johnny's a crackhead.
Yep.
That's what Lil Wayne did.
Oh, Lil Wayne's definitely a crack.
No, it's not.
Marvin
about-
Gaye was a
it's just- that's how he
crackhead.
upset
Whitney
you.
Houston was a
We're not gonna talk
crackhead.
about
All these
back
niggas
then.
be
Crack was
crackheads.
new to them. They ain't.
Yeah.
You can't count people in the 80s that was crackheads because they never saw crackheads.
Yeah.
They became the crackheads.
Lil Wayne never seen no older niggas drinking lean and getting
Yeah, he
stumbling.
did.
Who? Pimp C?
He saw him die. He has a song that says "Rest in Peace, Big Mo."
Oh,
As
right.
he sips
Yeah.
it,
Right.
he's a
Yep.
fucking idiot. My bad, y'all.
nah, you good.
Lil Wayne never coming on here either.
You don't want to meet Lil
We
Wayne.
not.
No, I'm cool,
I probably would be
bro.
so. I
You don't
probably
wanna
would
meet Lil
leave out
Wayne.
here in tears.
It's better if we don't meet Lil Wayne.
Man, look.
He'd piss him off on some Republican shit.
Imagine waking up, Lil Wayne
Piss you off,
standing over
cause-
you.
Yeah,
That nigga like Jeepers Creepers.
Lil Wayne said, "What, nigga? White people ain't never did nothing wrong to me.
He needs to stop saying that.
White people, really?
That's irresponsible.
Everybody who did anything bad to me was black.
That's irresponsible.
White man saved my life.
I saw that clip. I was like, this shit is
When I
it's
shot
terrible.
myself,
Man, look.
niggas ran right past me. But the white man picked me up,
He don't know who ran.
took me
past
to the ambulance, saved my fucking
That's
Poor
life.
amazing.
Lil Wayne. I hope he gets the help he needs.
Hey,
He won't.
him at all.
man,
Ain't nobody
crazy.
telling him nothing.
It's almost. I think it's that time.
It is that time, man. Round of applause, Blu Da Hun Don, man.
Yo,
Excellent, fire ass, bless the mic. Shout out to Champaign, Illinois. For sure, man. Shout out to you coming to Nap and helping our city out too, man.
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Indeed.
Shout out to the Nap, man. I fuck with y'all out here.
Appreciate you.
Cool
Appreciate
little
you.
spot.
And I appreciate you saying that our culture's fire. I
No,
really,
it is because it's different. Sometimes it's always that's the only thing y'all need. Y'all need to if y'all can merge because it's like a this side and this side as far as like things that y'all do. Like the stuff going on over here. You know, I feel like I be on both sides, so I be asking people, y'all know this person? And they be like, I don't even know who that is. Y'all know this person? I don't even know who that is. I'm like, how I know both
Say
of
you
y'all
too
and I
small
ain't
for
from
that.
here.
Yeah,
It's definitely like that.
Indeed.
we working on it though.
Got to be evenly yoked out here.
For sure. We need that little bit.
Think
It made me think
Bible
about
scriptures
that.
too, nigga.
Maybe think about that picture with the blue and the Crips holding their flags up together.
Yeah, but
That's what we need to be on.
East side, west side.
Yeah, east side, west
the east
side.
side. The east side shit tattered, got
Yeah,
holes in
for
it,
sure.
shit like
The
that.
west side shit.
Let's
The west side shit got a
Y'all
Nike
West side
sign
shit made
on
out of
it.
silk.
Shiny. and
No,
shit.
it's not. It's made out of another tattered rag.
Hold the
nigga. The west
Put 'em
side just
together.
as
You gotta
dirty.
hold
Hey,
West
from
side
the outside,
rag like that.
from the outside looking in,
Yeah.
I done seen bad and good on both sides.
Yeah, it depends on where you at for
And
sure.
west side, y'all talking about is this west
Blue
side.
said I'm
Yes.
neutral.
So
No,
when
I'm
you think
just
about
saying.
so when you think about the east side,
I went east.
Castleton.
I was riding down Post
Compared
Road
to
and shit,
that.
I was looking. I'm like, damn. I kept going though. I see some big ass houses.
Yep.
Yeah,
Y'all side
yeah,
is
that's
So I
true.
said,
That's
so
true.
what's
That is
really
true.
far east? I
Yeah.
went west. I was like, this shit ain't down. I said, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the outliers, the little the
Same
suburbs
girl.
is tight. But you get to them little
I'm
areas.
scared of them little town. I'm scared of the Zionsville.
White
Me too.
Town's love,
Keep
baby.
me
Come
away.
through White Town. It's cool.
Hey, I work
That's
in
my old set.
Zionsville. The police in Zionsville at 1 o'clock in the morning be trying. Why you trying to pull niggas over at 1 o'clock?
They
in
be
the
on
morning?
that
not
because they
pulling
don't,
over.
they don't want you there.
You know we're going. Everybody coming down this road at 1 o'clock in the morning is going to the same place. We're going to
Yeah,
work.
but
Why you trying to pull niggas over?
The citizens of Zionsville are outside at 1 o'clock, but you are. Let me go ahead and get you a ticket.
They probably about know everybody that live in Zionsville. They
Hell
looking
yeah.
Yes, and they know.
They know
you
every
don't.
black person that live in Zionsville. They probably looking like that is not Ricky.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
Pull them over.
For sure. Let's move on, man. Next, shout out to Blu Da Hun. This shit was fire.
I
Next.
enjoyed myself.